scalpers and scammers. Want to know how to avoid the scams and the scalpers? Let's get into it. Welcome to Nickelback Gaming News. Hello guys and welcome. It is news time, and what in the heck is going on with the Nvidia GPUs here lately? As if the 50 series launch and 50 series cards weren't depressing enough, but now scalpers plaguing the 50 series ever since its launch. But now you guys have to worry about scams. Major scams have been reported all over the 50 series here recently, and we're going to take a dive into it right now. As you can see here, it says several scams related to Nvidia products that consumers should be aware of. 1. eBay scams. For one, don't buy a graphics card off eBay. That's where the scalpers try to cash out at. 4090 scams, email scams, and bonus listing scams. The eBay scams, the new scam tactics have emerged with the 5080 and 5090 series, where scammers are trying to exploit the high demand for these GPUs. The 4090 scams, buyers reported Nvidia's 4090 cards receiving products that don't function or are missing parts. Email scams, people trying to contact you saying they're Nvidia. Just know that that's a scam. Almost everything like that in your emails is a scam. Be very careful. And then you got the bonus listings, which is scammers trying to sell you GPU lists or memory lists, Nvidia RTX 4090 cards, tricking you into believing that it's all in one piece. Here you'll see eBay scammers. eBay's newest Nvidia GPU scams are even dumber than before. As always, the scammers are trying to bilk you out of bucks, now with a veneer saying that it's anti-bot BS. If you value your sanity, don't try to buy a new graphics card on eBay right now. They had taken a peek at it on Monday, and it's the usual technical BS. The usual scalpers trying to make their small fortune off already expensive GPUs. A new scam tactic has appeared red hot with the 5090 and 5080 series cards. It goes like this. According to Alex Blake on Digital Trends, the listing shows a new card at retail price or just above for the sake of the RTX 5080 and 5090 on eBay specifically. This is literally too good to be true. Don't fall for it. Even selling a $2,000 GPU on eBay for sticker price, the seller would be coming out in the red after shipping and seller fees. But at this point, allegedly the listing is to fool the bots. In the description it says that the actual auction is actually selling a photo of the graphics card to trick. According to the lister, it's to fool people who are trying to buy low and sell high through automated systems, getting them to buy something worthless instead. You're buying a photo, or it's just a box, is an old scam dating back decades on eBay, and it's absolutely against the website's policy, no matter how much the title says to read the description. The seller/scammer is trying to run the same old scam that's been plaguing eBay forever and a day. Here you'll see the listing. It says brand new, unopened, undamaged. Shows you the display ports, the memory, the name. There it actually says GDDR6X, which should be your first red flag. It comes with GDDR7 memory. Here it tells you that it's a standard sheet of paper, that it's a printout of the graphics card, not an actual graphics card. This item is intended against scalper bots plaguing the gaming industry. The same BS. But anyone who's actually an automated bot trying to buy electronics at a low price and sell them on retail sites to scoop them up before human buyers have a chance to. They aren't running the same scam on eBay or trying to buy stuff off eBay. eBay is where the scalpers cash out at, so they're not going to be trying to buy cards off eBay. So they can say that they're trying to trick the bots or whatnot, but they're trying to trick you. It's a scam. Don't fall for it. Don't buy cards off eBay. It's either a scam or a scalper. Either way, you don't want to buy cards off eBay. Do not buy from a scalper. Do not pay $4,000 or more for 50, 90, or 50, 80. But be smart. Do your due diligence. Buyers also need to be aware of the scammers selling useless 4090 graphics cards that can't actually play games. They come without a GPU chip. Buyers of the Nvidia 4090 flagship GPU have been scammed in the past, and more victims of the graphics cards are being flagged, as according to Video Cards, the reader of the site purchased a secondhand 4090 GPU on a popular online marketplace. The buyer found the graphics card didn't work. No fans spun up, and it appeared dead on arrival. The buyer subsequently had it looked at and realized that not only was it missing the GPU chip, but it was also missing the memory as well. At any rate, the point is clear. The 4090 being offered secondhand seems that it may be too good to be true, and it probably is. Once again, the moral of the story here is if it seems too good to be true, it probably is, and only buy from a trusted seller, which I will go into here in a little bit to show you exactly what I mean by trusted seller. I will get on Amazon and I will show you exactly what I mean by trusted seller. Email scams, don't fall for them. Just don't buy stuff off email. And here, the final thing for today. Scammers are selling GPU-less and memory-less Nvidia cards with the 4090 cards online. Here you will see where the PCB is just empty. There's no GPU chip, there's no memory. Nvidia's new flagship has been used to scam several individuals, buyers out there with the GPU-less and memory-less chips. It isn't certainly new news, but just to keep you guys up to date with all the scams that are going on, since the 4090 has been relatively hard to find at all since right before the 50 series came out, be very wary about buying used 4090s or any 40 series card. Be very careful buying used stuff anyway. Stay on trusted websites. Make sure you look at all the reviews. I'll jump more into that here in a little bit, as there's one more thing I wanted to point out to you guys, and that was that here recently has been another GPU scam where people have been using a 3090 and rebranding it as a fake 4090. Here you can see that they actually took and wiped all the paste off of it and actually took the 3090 GA102 numbers off and lasered a 4090 AD102 number into the 3090 GPU chip to make you think that it's a 4090. These scammers are really getting out of control with these scams. This one went really in depth to try to scam people. Be very, very careful buying used cards on the internet. This 3090 was rebranded as 4090 just to scam people out of their money. Here you can see the tweet. Another 4090, fake 4090 used the 3090 GPU die to mislead and scam people. It was a dedicated scam in China, which is where they're made, so it's easy for them to get a hold of the stuff to actually do this kind of a really involved scam. Just be careful, because it's been involving the 3090 Ti, the 3080 Ti, the 4090. I'm sure has to do with all the 40 series cards, 4080, 4090. Just be careful. If you're paying $550 for a 4090 in 2025, it's a scam. Anyway, now on to what you guys need to know, and that is how to avoid these scams. I'm going to tell you right now how to avoid these scams. I'm going to get on Amazon real quick. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Get on Amazon, and I'll do a search for 5090. Here you'll see a bunch of pre-built PCs. $4,049 for a 5090. Founders Edition. Almost $5,000. $4,700. Almost $4,800 for a 5090 Founders Edition card. Here you will see shipped and sold by Mad Bargains. If it does not say shipped and sold by Amazon or by a reputable seller, do not buy it. It is a scalper. It is a scam. Either way, one or the other, it really doesn't matter. Do not buy that card. Here you see one for $2,000, close to MSRP for the, well, this is a 5080, so it's nowhere near close to MSRP, but it was another scalper too. Was not shipped and sold by Amazon. Here we'll click on this one, and it does not say, you can't see anywhere here where it doesn't say who shipped and sold it. You can scroll down. A lot of the times it'll say down there. If it doesn't, just look at the reviews. Like, look at the number of stars on this person's review. Got 2.7 out of 5 stars. It will tell you how many percentages. You got 58 1% 1 star and 42% 5 star. If they've got more 1 star reviews than 5 star reviews, do not buy from them. It is either a scam, a scalper. Either way, don't buy from them. Only buy from sellers that are reputable. Usually on Amazon, it'll say shipped and sold by Amazon. If it don't say shipped and sold by Amazon, make sure you look at their review rating. If it's not close to 5 stars, be very careful buying anything. Here you'll see all these scalpers just selling the card for way more than it's supposed to be. Now, granted, some of them are pretty close to MSRP. It could be a pretty good deal for the 9070 XT. But, I mean, they're still hundreds of dollars more than what they're supposed to be. Here you see all these scalpers selling the 9070 XT for over $1,000. It is a $599 MSRP card. This one's the only one that comes even close to MSRP. And you can see that they have a 4.5 star review. They have 79% good, 12% 1 star. If you're really hard up for a graphics card, that might be something that you might want to check out there. Here, a 5070 a 5070, a $550 MSRP card being sold for $739. Just outrageous. You can see their reviews are not even 4 stars. So I'd definitely be very careful buying anything from them. It does say that it's visit the Asus store, so it makes me believe that it's shipped and sold by Asus. It doesn't show anything right here. You'd probably have to click on the ratings and it tell you who the seller is. Just be very careful. If it doesn't say shipped and sold by Amazon, it's probably not. And here I'll click on this 9950X 3D showing the Amazon choice, so that means it's most likely, yep, see, ships and sold by Amazon.com. That is a for sure way to know that you are not going to get scammed. If it says shipped and sold by Amazon or shipped and sold by Newegg, if whatever website you're on, if it says it's shipped and sold by that website, then you know that you're not going to get scammed. Don't get scammed. Don't fall for it. Be very careful. Do your due diligence and don't get scammed. That's all I've got for you guys today. If you guys liked this video and found it helpful, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button, as all that really helps out the channel. And I will see you guys on the next one.